Story this morning. Erica, good to see you.
Hey, Willie, nice to see you too. Good morning. This is a fantastic story. When you talk with these four vets, you can't help but smile because their joy over a shared new beginning is infectious, and in many ways, it's also miraculous.
Of course.
It's a moment and a milestone these wounded warriors weren't convinced they'd ever see.
To think of where we've all come from, and then 10 years later we're all having children of our own, I think it's a phenomenal story.
10 years ago, Melissa Stockwell was a soldier in Iraq, out for a routine patrol when a roadside bomb hit her Humvee. She became the first female to lose a limb in Operation Iraqi Freedom. By the end of 2004, she was one of 5 female amputees recovering at Walter Reed, including Army Captain Tammy Duckworth, now an Illinois congresswoman, who lost both her legs.
And by the time I woke up, my husband said, all 4 women before you were here to tell us everything's going to be fine.
It was in those moments that their sisterhood was born, one that today is taking on new meaning as 4 of them become mothers.
I am so thrilled that I'm going to be a mother here in just 4 months.
It's the first time the Illinois representative has talked about her pregnancy on camera.
So we went through many cycles of IUI and all the different varieties of IVF. I wanted to bring this. Being in the job that I have, it was really hard to keep it, very quiet.
Duckworth's baby girl is due in early December, right behind Melissa Stockwell's little boy in late November. Dawn Halfacre's son Race is now 4 months old, and Danielle Green-Bird welcomed Daniel just 10 days ago. Each new life, a reminder of how far these soldiers have come.
We do share a special bond, and being able to then share sort of the war stories of motherhood or of pregnancy, that's kind of the new chapter, I think, for us.
Was the thought of children, the thought of motherhood and family, something that you always allowed yourself to think about, or was there a time when you thought, maybe that chapter is closed for me?
Tammy and I being lower limb amputees, I think very initially I wondered if it would be possible to have children, and learned pretty quickly that you can still have children and provide, but I think we have to find ourselves first.
Getting to this point hasn't been easy, but the bond they share has made the journey far less lonely.
These women were there for me as the band of sisters when I went through the greatest pain, the greatest trauma in my life. And now we get to be together for the time of greatest joy.
A joy they once barely dreamed of that now offers new hope to so many.
And this band of mothers, as they've now taken to calling themselves, is already planning their first play date. As much as they are looking for their kids get together, Dawn told us what she's really looking forward to is teaching her son about the incredible strength each of these women has and everything they've accomplished, and sharing that story and how they all came together. They're incredible.
Incredible women.
What a group. All the men and
amazing.
women who serve our military are exceptional, and it's so great to see them enjoying this happiness, in the face of adversity.
And to have that bond together and to be able to share in the moment.
Really
It's fantastic.
Going to learn so much.
Erica, great story. Thank you.
All right, well, now we turn to our week-long series, Viva Today.